This is a review of the Siemens IQ700 integrated 8 kilogram washing machine with the spin speed of 1400 RPM. The model number is WI14W500GB. The first thing I noted about this machine when I got it was just how good it looks. I've had integrated washing machines in the past, and to be honest, I find them all quite ugly. As you can see here, I've got the machine installed, but I've kept the door off of it so that you can get a proper idea of how the machine looks. And to be honest with you, I think it looks as good as any non-integrated machine that I've seen on the market. The detergent drawer is located on the left hand side here. Pretty standard for most washing machines. The difference with this one is the inclusion of a measuring aid for measuring out liquid detergent. If you're like me, you'll lose the measuring cap that comes with most liquid detergents, and you're guessing at how much you need to put in. But this handily has a gauge for measuring that. In the middle here, you can see the program selector. Now it has 15 different preset programs, and this allows the machine to wash all different types of fabrics, from silks, woolens, cottons and synthetics. It even has a particular setting for washing duvets, which is quite handy to have. And given the fact that this is an 8 kilogram washing machine and the door is big, you can fit a double duvet in there with ease. Another function on here is the textile guard function, which I hadn't seen on a machine before. And this allows you to wash waterproof fabrics and then re-waterproof from using a waterproofing agent. Again, you can just add that to the detergent drawer before you start the program, and the machine does the rest for you. When you select a program using the program selector, and I'll just select the cotton function here, the machine gives you the time that it would take to run that standard program. As you can see here, it's defaulted to 2 hours 35 minutes. Now, you can manually adjust the program settings depending on your requirements. So you can change the temperature of the wash using this soft button here. And you scroll through to select the desired temperature, and the machine then adjusts the time accordingly. You can also change the spin speed of your program using the second button here. So it defaults normally to 1400 for the cotton cycle, but you can reduce that again by pressing and scrolling through the various options all the way down to 0. And again, you can see the time is adjusted accordingly. The next button along is called Finish In, and this is a delay timer so that you can delay when the machine starts and gives you an idea to when the program will finish. Again, you just press the button and scroll through the various options. The next button along is the Eco or Speed button. So this has two functions. Firstly, the speed function. So this reduces the amount of time that the cycle will take. The second one, Eco, means that the machine will work its most economically, both in terms of energy use and water use. But this clearly will impact on the length of time that the program will run. There is a less ironing option, and all this means is that it reduces the spin speed of the program so that when the spin cycle finishes, your clothes should come out less creased. The downside to this is that there is more water retained within the clothes once the machine has finished. So therefore, a bit more drying time would be required. The water and rinse plus option here allows you to increase the amount of water in the program, and also gives you an additional wash cycle. And that can be especially useful if someone in your family has sensitive skin and you want to make sure all the detergent is removed from the washing. It's also good if you live in an area where the water quality is very soft, and it just helps with the washing by selecting that program. So the final button on here is the start button, and again, just by pressing that, the machine will kick into life and start the desired program. You can also select that during the washing cycle, and if you are at an appropriate point, the machine can actually be stopped and the door opened to add in extra items of laundry, which is quite a handy feature if you've filled up the washing machine, started a program and realised you've dropped a sock on the way to the machine. Another useful feature on this machine are the sensors located within the machine itself. These automatically detect the load and adjust the program accordingly. It calculates the best use of water and time to run the program based on the load, the types of fabric, and the machine automatically adjusts the length of the program. So as you can see here, the program may automatically default to 2 hours 35 minutes, but if you're only putting in half a load of washing, then the machine will automatically detect this, reduce the amount of water required and reduce the amount of time required to wash only half a load of clothes. So it's really quite an intelligent machine. Another really nice feature of this machine is its ability to display the time and where you are in the wash cycle onto the floor. You can see here that the time remaining in this particular cycle has been beamed down onto the floor at the bottom of the machine. This is really handy for when the door's closed, and you can gauge how long's left of a program without having to constantly be opening the door and checking where it is in the program cycle. This will only work obviously if your integrated appliance sits far enough out from your panel below, so it's worth bearing that in mind when you're looking to buy your machine and where you want to fit it, if this is a feature that you want. You can actually disable that from the program menu if you find that you're not using it. This is a machine running during its normal wash cycle. Now you can see the machine in operation during its rinse cycle. This is a machine working at the maximum spin speed of 1400 RPM. As you can see, it's both stable and very quiet even at this high spin speed. The machine has a large drum capacity and large door, making larger items easy to load, unload and be washed without any hassle. I'd highly recommend this washing machine to anyone looking for a new machine that's both integrated and gives you the features and functionality required for everyday family life. I hope you've enjoyed my review. Thanks for listening.